Those of you who read my book, The Druid Code, will be aware in the final chapter how I talk about a theory I've developed based on the belief that a large tsunami took place across the northern half of Ireland. And in folklore tradition, this tsunami was referred to as the Black Pig, or an Mucka Dove. Here in the townland of Muckdove, literally meaning the Black Pig, just south of the popular tourist village of Enniscrone in County Sligo, is a large mound, and adjacent to it is a sculpture representing a large pig or a large boar. Within the folklore, the large mound, which has never been excavated, is believed to be the grave of a great black pig. In the Irish old folklore, it is said that in South Donegal, an evil spirit took possession of an old sow, whose evil ways took to attacking and eating the local men, women and children. Some of the local hunters set on a mission to rid themselves of this vicious creature. The chase took them across much of the northern half of Ireland and into Sligo, and onto Easkey nearby, where the beast was plumbed into the sea, swam ashore again at Enniscrone Strand, and was finally slain and buried. And this is where the town of Muckdove gets its name. What's interesting is across a large swathe of Ireland are various valleys and other interesting features along the landscape which refer to this black pig. Black Pig's Dyke, Black Pig's Trench, and so on. Within the folklore too, it also speaks of the black pig before it returned back to the sea, of having left the land poisoned and uninhabitable. Again, I believe that this was an allegorical description, true folklore, of a tsunami which took place in the region possibly around 2500 BC. You can also see the black pig statue commemorating the event looking out towards the sand dunes where the Atlantic and Killala Bay lies beyond, suggesting an association with destructive forces coming from the ocean. Killala Bay is also interesting in that anyone who has watched my Round Towers documentary will see I heavily featured the Round Tower over in Killala on the other side of the bay. Here you can see I zoomed in to show the Killala Round Tower from the high point in the village of Enniscrone on the opposite side of the bay. Another interesting feature of the town is there are numerous ring forts or fairy forts around the town. Again, the dating on these is speculative. Some people say from 500 BC on to 1000 years ago. It's almost impossible to tell, as is their intended purpose. There's little or no records other than they're believed to be the residing place of the Tuatha Danann, who entered into the earth after their defeat by the Milesian Gaels and then became the Sidhe. In all actuality, these were probably ceremonial centres that also performed a multifunction purpose. The megalithic site on top of the hill is interesting and also badly damaged and neglected. A boundary wall splits the site in two, and although the stones are quite sizable and a sandstone boulders, even with the high grass around them, they still remain very impressive. They give an excellent vantage point of the whole of Killala Bay, right across to Killala, which, as I've shown in both the Druid Code and in my other films, is a major site of much underappreciated megaliths and other interesting antiquarian structures which stretch along the western shore of the bay. This is equally complemented by the numerous megalithic and other antiquarian sites on the eastern shore of the bay here in Enniscrone.